call the Floyd County Soil and Water Conservation District 74th anniversary meeting, annual meeting to order. My name's Tom King. I'm chairman of the board, and we'll have everyone introduce themselves.
Me first. I'm Melanie Malaysia. I'm one of the supervisors of the board.
My name is Ronald Watson. I'm the vice chairman of the board.
Melissa Perkins, I'm a supervisor on the board.
And I'm Reba Kamer. I'm a supervisor also on the board.
And we have Ron give the 2021 financial report.
This is our annual financial report of Floyd County Soil and Water Conservation District, January 1st, 2021 to December 31st, 2021. We had receipts, balances brought forward of $73,813.42. And we had state for district operations of $10,000 we get every year. And we had county and district operations of $1,300 and $9.90. We had a Clean Water Indiana grant reimbursement thing that was $2,390.50. And the total receipts for the year was $13,702.60. And the total balance forward plus receipts was $87,516.02. We had disbursements for the year. The annual meeting expenses was $38.32. The audit by the State Board of Accounts was $457. We had a Clean Water Indiana grant cost share program going that was $4,230. And we also had a newspaper advertisement for the Clean Water Indiana grant to remove invasive trees, the Calipari trees, mostly what people got involved getting rid of. And that was $1,000. And we had some dues and subscriptions that was $132.50. And our office supplies was $139.75. We had postage and delivery expenses of $295. Printing and copy expenses was $304.33. We had supervisor per diem, and that's everyone sitting there paid a per diem every year, and it was $2,000. That's for all of us. That's not each of us. Travel and lodging and mileage, because we go places all through the state of Indiana, and people get reimbursed. The supervisors, whoever goes, it's on board, gets reimbursed. That was $355. And other disbursements, and we give away wildlife seed. If y'all don't know it, I think when is that?
That's coming up in the next couple of weeks.
In the next couple of weeks here, in the spring, we give out wildlife seed, and that was $400. And that is free to people who live in Floyd County. And we have other disbursements with our sponsorships. We sponsored several programs, Arts Alliance and some stuff here in the Monarch Park in New Albany. And our sponsorships amounted to $3,975. Other disbursements, we had to buy a district laptop, was $1,275. And little other disbursements like coffee pot, laptop, carry out stuff, rain garden maintenance is $184. Other disbursements, coffee, office supplies in the office was $200. And other disbursements, we bought some 10 sponsorship tags, was $32.20. Our total disbursements for the whole year was $18,544.43. And the balance of the total receipts and total disbursements amounted to $68,971.59. And we had some claims paid by the county. The salaries was $54,836.04. Fringes on that was $8,368.26. And mileage was $154. And We have a savings account, don't keep much in it because we don't want to make too much money on our interest. It's only $17,231.03. And that's the annual financial report of Floyd County Soil and Water for January 1st, 2021 to December 31st, 2021. Thank you.
Okay, election, we have two positions open and be eligible to serve as elected supervisor. One must be of voting age, must be an occupier of a tract of land that is located within the district, and must maintain a permanent residence within the district. Voting requirements, to be an eligible voter, the individual must be of voting age, a representative of a firm, company, or corporation that owns or rents land. Individuals also include owner or tenant of the same land or property that, as well as any owners or tenant's spouse. We have two candidates,
Elisa Perkins and Melanie. There's a typo in the program.
oh, yeah.
Caught it
Okay,
later.
is there anyone that would not want to nominate someone else?
Technically, you can open the floor for nominations, but if we don't receive any, are there any?
If you're online, you can nominate either via chat or unmute.
I'm passing out ballots here. They are numbered, so you have to keep track of that.
Now I guess, are we doing two votes?
Yes,
So-
because we have two positions.
So let's make this clear for those that are online so they know what they're voting for with their thumbs up.
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't have a copy of the ballot, or I can make I can also make a, poll real quick. Will polls work if I do a poll?
Not official, but
I think
I
as
think
long as it's
districts have done
recorded.
that, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep talking, talk about the vote real quick.
Okay, so, and when you're filling out your ballot, just remember to completely fill in the oval. Just completely cover in your oval. We don't have Chad, so you don't have to worry about a hanging Chad, but we don't want half colored Chad either, so. And,
Outside the lines, is that?
yeah.
Everyone's good at art.
And just as a reminder for anybody that might not be familiar, we do have two positions open right now. There is a full 3-year term that's open,
ISA, Gina,
ISA.
not A, yeah, you got it,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah, I'm trying here. I can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah, okay.
The other term is the remainder of Dennis Conkel's term, which runs through the end of this year. So it's a 1 year. The person receiving the most votes will have a 3-year term, and the person receiving the second most votes will finish Dennis's term, which ends at the end of 22. That makes sense.
So there's two names on here and we vote for two, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, sounds crazy, right? But that's the way my ballots had to look in order to be official.
That's fine, I just want to
Okay.
make sure we vote straight.
Yeah. And there was supposed to be 3 of us on the election committee. Miss Erica is not here this evening, so it looks like Tom and I will have to take care of that as soon as Gina.
Hold on, I gotta make the second one. Since it's two votes, I
Finishes.
gotta make 2 things.
That's cool. That's cool. Your ballot done, sir?
I think so.
You can vote for 2 people.
That's some serious thought.
All right, for those of you online, here is poll 1 for the first supervisor position.
And then we need to make a count to that. Okay.
Oh, that's a good thing. So they actually voting for somebody.
You have not voted online. Natasha, do you have a question or are you trying to vote? You can unmute Natasha, it's okay. Do you have a question, Natasha?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Just checking. I'll get the second poll up in just a second. Okay.
Put that on the ballot, 'cause I gotta number my ballots. Right here. So, that was poll 1, right? All right.
Well,
And for those of you online, here is poll number 2 for the second position. So you have to vote twice. That's the idea, that you're gonna vote twice.
okay.
Like some water, Tom?
I probably have to.
Okay, I was gonna say, I think there's some. Okay, thank you. I was gonna say, I can go to the office and get you something.
All right, thank you all online.
Well,
All right, that concludes the voting portion of this.
yeah, I was gonna say, if y'all want to carry on, and I will tabulate votes and we'll get to that part at the end.
District activities.
So with COVID, we had some challenges and some opportunities. One of the opportunities we had is that all of us, staff and supervisors, all got together to attend the Indiana Associate of Soil and Water Conservation District Business Meeting. We did a kitchen breakfast and we watched it virtually in the office so that we could all, it was one of the first times we could all be together to watch it and participate or be part of the business meeting. In March, Dennis Conkle resigned as chairman and supervisor, and Melanie Palacia joined our board to complete his term. We named Tom King as the new chairman and Ron Wathan as the vice chair. Supervisors and staff have volunteered or helped out with the weed wrangle with our local SISMAs, both in Floyd County and Clark County. We helped with the Monarch Education Garden in association with the Arts Alliance of Southern Indiana. We also picked up tree orders from Bologna. We sponsored or donated for grow pots for local fifth graders in the new community garden at the fairgrounds. We also received recognition at the Southeast Regional Meeting for our unique partnerships and collaborations, including the Arts Alliance and the Boy Scouts and a few other things. We attempted to have some workshops. Our first in-person workshops was in conjunction with Purdue Extension in August with an urban wildlife nuisance animals. In September, it shifted to a virtual forestry roundtable discussion in conjunction with Purdue Extension. There was a district forester, another forester, and then our district conservationist. And then the other thing we finished up was one of the Clean Water Indiana cost share grant programs was completed after our invasive calorie pair ad that was running. So we had a pretty busy year in spite of being under strict regulations.
Conservation Stewards Award.
Yes, we are awarding 7 certificates to individuals, Floyd County residents who participated in our conservation, our Clean Water Indiana Conservation Program. And I will read these names. Scott Stewart, James McClurk, Henry Snitley, Chelsea Gardner, Marilee Burnside, Anna Schmidt. And that's all of them. Thank you.
Melanie, would you like to show those, show us what those look like?
Yes, they're very nice.
And we were recognizing them
For the Clean Water Indiana cost share program, they received funding. They had before and after photos of all the calorie curves that they removed, and it was quite. I thought it was quite a neat thing that they were heavily involved in this. So
just clarifying why we were giving them to them.
yes.
Okay, Ron, you got Forestry Award.
I had a gentleman picked out for the forestry award that I give out every year. This guy was a great guy. I know him a good while. He lived in Georgetown. His name was Melvin Jensen. He was in a house fire. He passed away in his house fire January 2nd this year. Very tragic accident. I will see that his family will get this. I've been in contact with them, and he was in the process of working with Floyd County Parks Department. Part of his land is going to be a park here in Floyd County. I walked over the whole property with him probably a month before all this happened, before the fire or anything. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece of property. This gentleman took care of his woods. He had his trails in there. And I was gonna go in there and put some water bars in for him and stuff before, this tragic thing happened to him. But it was an honor. I called him probably in November or December, I think, to see if he would accept this award. And man was, honored. I said, we're the one that honored, because we need people like you that are good forest stewards to the forest. And I think he had to place log one time. It's a beautiful piece of property. I think they're still going to go on with the park and everything, but I give this award out every year to people, and I try to emphasize that there's a lot of things in the woods now that there used not to be, and a lot of it is due to improper harvesting of timber. And I manage over 200 acres a year, and it's a full-time job. Tree of heaven, California trees. I don't have much problem with those, because I got trees of heaven, all that other than princess trees. I mean, it's a full-time job, and you need to. It seems like now the forest needs help to take care of itself. It will reseed itself, but you got it, because the biggest, there's going to be a problem come up later on. Talk to some of the foresters in Clark County. The beech trees, and a beech tree grows in the shade all the time. It grows all the time. Some trees got to have sun, not the beech tree. And the beech tree is it's not a very good harvestable tree. Harvestable, right? I know a lot of you see these great big beech trees. You cut them, you probably be a hole big enough you can stand in. The kind of worthless tree, and I think forester, Mr. Stump up in Clark County, told me the easiest way to bring in things down is just ring them. You ring them with a chainsaw. You got to go in about 4 inches deep with a chainsaw, and you put 2 rings about 6 inches apart. that'd totally kill that tree. And instead of cutting it down and damaging, a bunch of very valuable trees, black walnuts or whatever's in your woods, you cut that tree and kill it, and it just dies and falls straight down most of the time. But I will say that Melvin's family gets this, and we appreciate him. We're very honored to give it to him, and our condolences to his family over such a tragic accident. Thank you all.
Okay, are we ready for the election results?
We are. All of our big votes here. Actually, Elisa ended up with 5 more votes than Melanie. So that puts Elisa serving the 3-year term. Melanie, you will serve the remainder of Dennis's term, which ends of this year. And that means you get to look forward to being on the ballot again next year. So with that though, we need to get you guys sworn in and take your oath. So you're up first, alphabetically speaking, Elisa. So if you guys want to do the swearing in, and let me get her. Oh, did I give you both with swords? Okay, that's fine. Yep. Hold your hand up.
Elisa, do you solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of Indiana, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of supervisor for the county soil and water conservation district upon which you are about to enter?
Yes. Thank you.
Are you,
Pretty good at it.
Melanie? Yes.
Melanie. Melanie, do you solemnly swear that you will faithfully support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Indiana, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of supervisor for the county soil and water conservation district upon which you are about to enter?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. So let me grab those off and fill them out. We'll get the sign. So. Oh, I think you the oath, that's right. Tom, unless you're gonna sing and dance. Is this it?
Anybody got anything to say?
Any questions from anybody?
I don't know, anybody online have any questions? Feel free to ask them now.
Okay.
I don't see any questions online.
The next year we be.
Right.
Be here about, have a good time. See it, let's see it all.
Okay, anybody wanted to make a motion?
Make a motion that we adjourn the meeting.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
We adjourn this 74th meeting.